Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yo, Benny, thank you so much for the super chat. Hold up, I don't think I have my stream deck turned on just yet.
Thanks for the super chat.
There you go. What's up everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome on in. Necro Blaze is a first-time chatter over on Twitch. What's up, man? I just came back from working out and scarfing down some breakfast, so give me a minute. Workout was pretty good, but still pretty lackluster. Do we know when the new set's dropping, you guys? Do we actually know? Or do we all just think we know? The 28th. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Switching over. Meow. Awesome. You said the 28th. So that means like Wednesday night. Pretty much when I wake up Thursday is when the game is here, right? Okay, cool. I was wondering because I made an appointment on Wednesday. And then after making that appointment, I was like, wait, if the new set releases, I'm not doing that. I'm staying home. I'm sitting down for multiple hours. I'm getting no physical activities. But thankfully it's technically Thursday, so I should be okay. All right, let's see what is this? Looks like they dropped some things for me. Mass Outbreak themed collection. There's nothing here. Ranked is over again. It's quite sad. So instead of battling today, I mean we are gonna make spicy decks. We are gonna there's an event, you guys. We are gonna do spicy decks, but before we do that, I am going to review an entire custom set. I will not be adding friends to Pokemon Pocket. My friends list is in a perfect spot right now that I want to keep it in. Thank you, though. All right, let's see here. No cost. Let's try this. Play spicy decks against viewers? Nah, you guys like the sweat, man. You ruin my self-confidence. You guys play things like Mars and Red Card. It hurts my feelings. I don't want to rush you, but could you update the Hall of... Oh, I have access. You're right. No, I'm going to do it right now. Because I said I was going to do it. Necroblaze, in chat right now, is a tournament winner, you guys. I'm going to go do that right now. Number 4. My mistake. I completely forgot. For whatever reason, it wasn't working before, and then finally my Discord on my desktop was working, and I completely forgot. So before I forget again, I'm going to do it right now. Go to play. Completed. Zatumi. There I am. Fantastic deck list. Go here. And there you go. Hall of Fame number 4. Awesome. Good stuff, man. Hopefully one day I'll be able to compete. Yo, Benny, thanks again for the super chat. Appreciate you, big dog. Absolute legends. Okay, so I also have some gold that I was gifted. Hashtag not sponsored. So I might want to use some today. Maybe do a 10-pack opening. But that's it. Just one single 10-pack opening. Maybe if we hit 100 likes, I'll do 2-pack openings. But I think I'm just going to do a single 10-pack. We're going to do the custom set. Don't worry. Here, if you guys don't believe me, check it out real quick. I already have it pulled up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Wait, is the chat working? Why is chat not working? Hold on one second. You guys are typing, right? Not sure why the chat isn't working. I'll try to figure that out. Maybe if I close this and then reopen it. I love this app, but also it's so annoying. It like never works. So it's frustrating. It's an app that shows giveaway codes. I do have giveaway codes, but I'm saving the giveaway codes for the release. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably have close to 20. So I think on release, I'm going to give away 10 codes on stream, and then I'll give away another 10 codes on Twitter or something. Maybe 15 on stream, and then 5 on Twitter. All you have to do is, tune into the stream. And when we're doing the giveaway, type the magic word once, because if you type it multiple times, it actually kicks you out of the giveaway. It's a code that gives you 12 hourglasses, as long as you haven't redeemed one in the past. If you have, then it won't work for you. It only works with one account, or else I would use all these codes and give you guys none. I'm just kidding. Absolutely not. Actually, there's a little bit of humor and also a little bit of truth there. But also, it doesn't work past like one time. Okay. Just don't dodge the bot. Yeah, spammers are gonna spam and then they automatically get removed. Yo, Fred, what's up? What'd you say? Also, yeah, you said that. I got them. Don't you worry. I got them. I got them and a few others that I'm gonna check out. Greed, man. What are you talking about? You get back on stage? I'm never doing bodybuilding ever again, Fredzilla, I'll tell you that. I have just, after countless years of having a toxic relationship with food, and I feel like I'm in a healthy place. So I will never do bodybuilding ever again. Yeah, exactly. I love food too. Are you taking deck requests? Not right now, no. We're going to be doing a custom set review. But I'm thinking we'll do a 10-pack opening. A single 10-pack opening? That doesn't hurt me, right? Think I'll do that? 1? What do you guys think? Also, Hazy, what's up, man? I saw that you were one of the first ones in here saying you finally got some free time. Forgot to respond to that. It's gonna be in the same spot. Alright, here we go. He'll open up 2 singles first. Where were you, ZZ boy? Where were you? Alright, guys. I hope you're opening packs with me, because we're getting nothing but beauties. We're getting nothing but bangers. Let's go. Oh. God pack? Could you imagine? Alright. This guy. No, you don't mean it. Stop it. Alright, what else we got? Come on. Oh. Just telling people. Yeah, unhealthiest 100%. I can definitely agree there. Also, it's been closer to like 8 decades. No, 8 decades? Oh my god, how old am I? 8 years. Why did I say 8 decades? Oh my god. It's been 8 years. So like I haven't been even close to that level. 8 decades is crazy. Yo, let's be honest. I look pretty good for 8 decades. I look pretty good for 8 decades, bro. If only. I wake up and I start feeling my joints. I'm like, damn, this is rough. However, if I was 80 years old, pushing 80, maybe not complaining. Back in my day. All right, do we do one more, guys? Can we hit 100 likes on the stream and I'll open up another 10-pack? I really don't want to. I just want to go start doing the custom set review. But it really depends on you guys. You guys want to aid and abet in my gambling addiction? My unhealthy pack opening addiction? It's not like I have enough cards. It's not like I need any more cards. Let's go see here. This always geeks me out. Like, no cap, tallying results. Like, I imagine there's someone at Dina's office. It's the weekend. They're like, all right, see you guys on Monday, except for you. Do your job. And they're sitting there like, yes, sir. 1, 2, okay, let's start over. 1, 2. Like, that's what I imagine. I don't think that's actually the case, but it's funny to imagine that that's what's happening. Unpaid for sure. They're all going out bowling. And they're just like, you stay behind. You do your damn job. All right, no pack openings. Yo, minimum wage would be a plus. Mr. Krabs, listen, I'm telling you. All I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised. Okay? All I'm saying. Only 3x. Listen, people don't like me. What can I say? Should I still open for you guys, or should I just leave it alone? See if there's any wonder picks here. Open. 2 more. I'm only doing 1 more 10 pack. All right, listen. 70 likes. Little bargaining, since you guys want to hold on to your likes so bad. We hit 70 likes in the next 1 minute, 60 seconds. I'll do another 10 pack opening, but this time I'll do it for Lugia, aka Lugia. All right, you have until this soundbite is over. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands, guys. Gotta believe in the heart of the cards. I'm always bargaining. It's almost done, guys. Oh, we have a free one. Dark Magic Attack. Yo, thank you so much for the super chat again. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it, you guys. I really like this art. Some of these artists, man, are amazing. All right, here we go. This is what you guys asked for. This is hurting my wallet. Here we go. I'm opening this way, okay, guys? No sparkles, no sounds. Rip that heat, no time to quit. Double babies. Oh, this isn't looking good. This might be duds. Oh, please. Please. You know what? I am not mad at that. I'll take that. A win's a win. Oh my god, what if I got another full art Fisher? I would have cried. All right, not the best of 10 pack openings, but it's okay. We don't want to hit all of our luck today. We want to hit our luck for Secluded Springs. We want to get our 7th God pack on release day, you guys. All right, that's it. That is it. Is everybody here that has contributed to World's Fairy? Am I pronouncing that right? World's Fair? Fairy. Okay. Is it fairy or fair? Bro is a multi-billionaire worrying about $5. Who is bro? Are they part of chat? What's up, bro? All right, here we go. So everybody in the Discord, I would love it if you guys can take a quick second and at fair. Okay, fair. And at Mahit. You know what? I'll do it. I'll let them know that we're doing this now. We are reviewing the custom set now. Actually, I think they messaged me too. Yep. Reviewing the custom set now. I feel like I probably should have messaged them first. Oh well. All right, here we go. All right. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be covering a huge custom community set. I would love to tell you more about this, but I actually have never seen this set, and it's going to be the first time that I'm taking a good look at it. This is created by a ton of community members, I believe, and it was all spearheaded by Mihto, which is a phenomenal concept creator that makes really cool Pokemon Pocket stuff. They make some really cool trailers too. They have their own channel. I'll probably link them somewhere in the video. But yeah, definitely check them out. So let's just get started. Hi everyone, this is World's Fairy. It's fair, not fairy, as you guys just recently told me. Concept card set. In this set, began by Mihto. Hopefully I'm not mispronouncing. 9 card makers, each made a few cards. So there's 9 creators in this video. You guys love Captain Ice, which we actually have a video later on. And you love Divine, and you love everybody else's. So we're bringing it all together here. There's 9 content creators, custom card creators in this video. The cards will be organized in region order. Well, that's an interesting way. Subtitles indicate the designer of the card, attacks, description, etc. Icons on the top right label the card creator, as it is the first time for many of our team members submitting cards. Some concepts may be a bit overtuned. So we hope you all enjoy. I hope you guys are excited, because I'm very excited. You know how much I love doing these customs. All right, here's everybody. King Koopa, me, Doggy Woof, Spooky Dog, Nani, L Crab, Iguro Obanai, the Nudgy Hamster, insert name here, Chloe, and Captain Ice. This is gonna be good. Before we get to the set, a trailer. Wait a second. There's a trailer? I gotta make sure it's good first. And be just clicking links, you know? It's good. Okay. Hello there. As you know, your very first Pokemon adventure began here, the Kanto region. But that adventure has not ended quite yet. There are still people to meet, Pokemon to see, and regions. Oh, this is sick. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. This is insane. Bro! What? Oh my god! Yo, that's funny, but that's crazy. These look so good. Oh my god. Facts, dude. Professor's letter, Terra Crystal. Yo, oh my god, we are in such available never. That's so good. That's so good. I love it. Oh my god, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you're excited. Like button right now. Shout out to them. Oh my god. All right, with that, let's get started with the Kanto region. Starting with Captain Ice. Should I make these bigger, you think? Like, I think that's kind of an issue, actually. Maybe I don't make them bigger. Maybe I just go boom. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do this. Okay. Kanto region by Cupped and Ice. Water Gun, Psyduck, retreats for 1, nothing too crazy. And then we have Golduck here with a 2 energy move. Powerful Splash, 20 plus. This attack does 20 more damage for each water energy attached. Brother, what? That's crazy. That is actually insane. Imagine having a water type on your bench and you just get a lucky Misty for 10, right? You're one-shotting almost everything in the game at that point. This is fire. So a lot of these cards might actually be overtuned, and I'm not mad at that. Imagine them giving us a set and all the cards are just very strong and meta shifting. So let's see what else they got. Lapras, 100 HP, freeze dry, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Will? Anybody will? For 30 damage, I do feel it's a bit lackluster. All right, we're going forward with Cubone, Bone, Cubone. Headbutts for 20. Marowak is HP 100, Assault Boom, 2 fighting energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon has a Pokemon tool attached, this attack does an additional 50, which is kind of crazy. This is pretty sick. Oh my god. I think that's a pretty good non-EX. Next up is Mr. Mime. Do you guys want to hear my Mr. Mime impersonation? Mime, Mr. Mime. All right, we'll never do that again. Eerie Wave for 1 energy, 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Pretty solid because it guarantees confusion and it deals 20 for only 1 energy. All right, moving forward to Genjar. Let's go with Ghastly and Jaunter. I'm just kidding. Ghastly, Nos for 10, Nightmare from Haunter, 20 damage. It's colorless. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. That's really good. That's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. And then we have Gengar here with Tricky Steps. I like the fact that it stays consistent with the other Gengar card. And it retreats for free. Okay, let's see what this does. Move an energy from your opponent's active to one of their benched. That's pretty strong. I love the art. It retreats for free, which symbolizes how strong the speed stat is for this Pokemon. And it kind of disrupts your opponent a little bit by shifting energy. So that's already amazing. Cupped and Ice, we already knew they were going to go crazy. Doduo retreats for free. Dodrio. All right, let's see. Reckless Charge 30 does 10 to itself. This is literally Phanpy, but for colorless. And then it goes into Dodrio for 90. Accelerating Stab. Wow. What a name. 60 damage. This Pokemon cannot attack during your next turn. Oh, the 0 retreat cost is crazy because you can literally just retreat into a fossil. Dodrio's 100% fossil tech. I love that. I love that for him. For all of them. All 3 of them, to be honest. And then our first EX, you guys. Kangaskhan EX. 100... I'm just... Kangaskhan EX, guys. Calm down. 140 HP. Incessant Punching. I hopefully said that correctly. Which can be charged by babies. Which can be charged by Ho-Oh. Which can be charged by Dialga. All right. Incessant Punching is 100x. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 100 damage for each heads. Imagine this with Will. Is kind of crazy. Man, I really wish chat was working because you guys are cooking right now in chat. But unfortunately, I can't figure it out. Typically, chat's right under me right now. It is what it is, though. Let's keep going. All right, we're going into Johto region, and this is by Spooky Dog. Let's see if they did a better Typhlosion. This was created a long time ago before we even got Typhlosion. So let's check it out here. We have Cyndaquil, Embers for 20. Quilava, 80 HP, 2 Fire Energy, Flame Burst, 30 damage. This attack also does 10 damage to all of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's pretty good. And then Typhlosion for 3 energy, 150, which I think is actually... No, the other one's... the official one is 140. Eruption does 100 damage. If this Pokemon has no damage on it, this attack also does 30 damage to all of your opponent's benched Pokemon. What? That's so strong, bro. Oh my god, that's so strong. It's actually kind of crazy. Also, for those of you wondering, these are all custom cards. These aren't real. This is community created cards. Oh my god. All right, let's move on to still Spooky Dog in Johto region. Heracross fighting type. Unfortunately, wouldn't work with Barry because it's two fighting energies. Heavy throw, 30 plus. This attack does 20 more damage for each colorless in your opponent's active retreat cost. That could be pretty situational and pretty advantageous, to be honest, right? Let's see Crobat. Even though we got a Crobat EX by Spooky Dog. Zubat bites, Golbat leech lives for 2 darkness. Retreats, they all retreat for free, which is insane, right? Even your basic retreats for free. Heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to the opponent's active. And then here, Leech Life again is the exact same thing. Oh my god. I feel like that's pretty good, but maybe not entirely that good, to be honest. I don't know. You guys let me know. Crobat. All right. Still Spooky Dog. Skarmory. Steel Storm. 2 Metal Energy. 40 damage. Discard all Pokemon tools. Attach to your opponent's Pokemon before doing damage. Oh, that's really strong. We get rid of things like Cape, Rocky Helmet, potentially. I like that a lot, actually. Next up is Hoot and Noctowl. Pex for 20, and then Silencing Wind for 30. What does this do? During your opponent's next turn, whenever they play a trainer card from their hand, discard all copies of that card from their hand and deck. Hold on, wait, I need to read that again. During your opponent's next turn, whenever they play a trainer card from their hand, discard all copies of that card from their hand. Oh my god. I love it. I hate it and I love it. Oh my god. This is crazy. I feel like everyone would play this. Imagine them trying to use like anything, right? Rare candy, they can only do it once. That's it. They're gone. Research, gone. The other one. It's actually so toxic. I love it, dude. All right, let's keep going. Our second EX, guys. Ladybug, Comet Punch, 10x. Flip 4 coins for 1 energy. Does 10, so you can do up to 40. And then Ledian EX is 140 HP. Starry Flurry. Words are hard. 80 damage for 2 grass energy. This attack damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Well, hold on. Effects? By any effects. So, like, if they're protected, it doesn't work. Wait. Does this mean it knocks out Oricorio? Did we just create an Oricorio Slayer? I don't know. I feel like it says this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's crazy. I love it. That's so good. All right, we're moving on to Hoenn region, and this is by Doggy Woof. We have a Shroomish with Absorption. Take a water energy from the energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. That's interesting. It gives you Water Ramp as a grass type. This Pokemon gets 20 plus maximum health for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. Breloom, and it's at 60 HP still. I feel like maybe make it at 70, right? But I like the idea of this. I like this a lot. This is pretty spicy. It also has Root Punch 50 plus. This does more damage based on the health gained by photosynthesis. This is an all-around very creative card, and we've never seen anything quite like it. So, shout out to them. They've also created some more. We have Kyogre and Groudon, non-EXs. You may use this once every turn. At the end of your opponent's turn, attach a water energy to a random opponent's Pokemon. I don't know why you would want to do that. Let's see what the attack does. Oceanic Expansion. This attack does 40 damage for every Pokemon in play that has a water energy attached. Yo, Jacob, thank you so much for the super chat. Absolute legend. Then, dude, you're my favorite Pokemon Pocket streamer and content creator. You're a great dude, and I'm always excited to watch your videos and streams. Yo, thank you so much. Absolute legend. I think that's magenta, right? But we're going to count it as red. So we're going to play this real quick. We get some W's, guys. I'm just having a great time. Thank you so much, Jacob. I really appreciate it, man. I really, really did. All right, I'm probably gonna have to read that again because I still don't understand it, and I just got an amazing donation, super chat from Jacob, so I really appreciate that. Kyogre, rainy day, it says it gives an energy to a random opponent's Pokemon, and then Oceanic Expansion says 40x. This does 40 damage for every Pokemon in play. Oh, okay, so like the more Pokemon, okay, I see, that actually does make sense. Okay, cool. So that's actually pretty interesting. Never seen anything like that. And then we have Groudon here at 120. Okay, Elastic Rebound. At the end of your turn, if a fighting energy is attached to this Pokemon this turn, attach an extra fighting energy. If not, discard all energy attached. Wait, why would you not attach? At the end of this turn, if a fighting energy, there's so many words that I have to literally read them twice because I'm so confused and English is hard for me, guys. At the end of your turn, if a fighting energy is attached to this Pokemon this turn, okay, I feel like you always attach a fighting energy. I guess if you attach to another Pokemon, then you lose all your energy. And it says here for 5 energy, you deal 170 damage. Discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. All of your opponent's bench Pokemon also take damage until they have 10 HP left. You know what would be crazy? Is a Rocky Helmet on this guy. Because nothing is coming in and surviving. Which is insane, bro. Absolute insanity. All right, we're moving on here. Making sure I didn't miss anything in chat. Yo, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, bro. Do you think you could ever do a video on the Pokemon TCG game on the Game Boy Color? It's free on your Switch, and I think you would make a great video on it. Plus, it's a favorite since I was a kid. I don't think I could do that on this channel without getting hit by the algorithm. However, I have been contemplating and I have been dabbling with the idea. For those of you that might be interested, I have multiple channels. Everyone knows that. And I'm going to turn one of my channels that I already have into a Xatu Plays channel. And that channel, I'm going to do things like, you know, play Legends ZA, play all these other games, maybe even ROM hacks, older games, you know, stuff like that, that are Pokemon related or something. Just something where it's like me, you guys might want to watch me play a game and then I cover the game. So if I do that, if I do that, it would probably be on that type of channel, just because I don't think doing that on this channel would I think it would negatively hurt, if that makes sense. But yo, thank you so much, Jacob, for the second super chat. All right. Hoenn region, Doggy Woof. Hopefully I'm saying that right. We got Chingling and Chimecho. Love this guy. Lucky Bell for 10. Your opponent may not draw draw any cards into his or her hand next turn. So we're oh my god, imagine hitting them with this and they have EV Sylveon decks. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man, they just completely locked them out, bro. Yo, what's up, Frost? Welcome on in. And then we have Chimecho here. Cleansing Ring for 20 plus. Shuffle both players' benched Pokemon into their deck. If your opponent has no benched Pokemon, this attack does 70 more damage. That's pretty good. Are we playing Yu-Gi-Oh? I mean, with these effects, we might be. I wouldn't be surprised if Doggy Woof, the creator of these cards, is also a Yu-Gi-Oh player, right? All right, next up is Gulpin. Drool for 10. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Nothing crazy there. And then Swalot. If your opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, they cannot recover from poisoned even after evolving. That's a pretty interesting ability. It's called Poisonous Saliva. Okay, and then we have Drool 10 plus. This attack does this does 20 more damage for every time Drool is used in this game. So it's like the Sweets Candy Rush thingy. You guys know what I'm talking about. So that's pretty cool. All right, oh, I forgot there were some meme like EXs in this. All right, so here's another one. Here's our third EX, you guys. We have Spheal. Your active sphere, clap. Your active sphere heals to full. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. All your opponent Pokemon's attacks become clap. That's pretty strong. Celio for 100 has Caretaker the ability. When you evolve to this Pokemon, heal 60 damage from all of your Sphere and Sphere EX. You may evolve this into Sphere EX if nothing is attached to it. Interesting. Sniff is the attack. 40. Heal 50 damage from all of your benched Sphere and Sphere EXs. And then we have Wall Rain, 150 HP. Motherly Instinct. Before your active Sphere or Sphere EX is damaged by an attack from your opponent's active Pokemon, move this Pokemon to the active spot. That's interesting. So like if they attack you, you just activate this ability from the bench. I've never seen anything like that. Could be pretty strong, to be honest. And then the attack is Feed the Family, 80. If a Pokemon is knocked out by this, heal 50 damage from all of your bench Sphere, Sphere EX, Celio, and Walrein. Yo, this is crazy. And then Sphere EX, 120 HP, rolling. This does 20 more damage for every time Sphere EX's rolling was used this game. It's such a strong ability for a move, 100%. And then we have Huge Snowball. For the rest of the game, for every Sphere EX in play, all of your Pokemon deal plus 10 more damage in their attacks, and this is stackable. So clearly, I think Doggy Woof is a Sphere fan. I think it's safe to say they are a huge Sphere enthusiast. I'm going out on a limb here. I'm just gonna take that guess. Fantastic stuff. All right, moving on to the Sinnoh region, you guys. And this is by Chloe. I guess every creator did their own region. It makes sense, right? All right, so here we go. Chloe has a Carnivine for 90 HP, Snap Trap. While this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent switches out their active Pokemon, I like that. That's a really good ability. We need something like this to counter Celesteela and Buzzwole. What do you guys think? No, I don't blame them either, man. Sphere is really cute. I think this would be a really cool card. All right, still Sinnoh. We have Heat Rotom. Yummy Treats, let's be honest, because the other Heat Rotoms we have in the game are pretty mid, right? As far as all the Rotoms go. Yummy Treats, 40 damage, heal 10 from all of your bench Pokemon. That's pretty good. We got Buizel and Floatzel. Let's see if they're good. Propel, 10 damage. During your opponent's next turn, their active Pokemon has one more. I like that. That's not too bad. And then Floatzel for 90 HP, 60 damaging move, 2 energy. Diving Scavenge. Take one random item or tool from your discard pile and put it into your hand. That would be really good, especially with the new Slowking that we're getting. What do you guys think? I'm thinking about the new cards too. All right, we're going to keep moving. Drifloon here, a Longing Envy, 10x. This attack does 10 damage for each tool attached to your opponent's Pokemon. For each tool attached to your opponent's Pokemon. Does that mean also the Pokemon on the bench? I wonder. And then 2 Psychic Energy for Takeaway. They also have a retreat cost. I was thinking this would be free. Both you and your opponent shuffle your active Pokemon and all cards attached to them into your respective decks. Oh, that's kind of crazy, actually, because if they have no bench Pokemon and you do, you win. That's super toxic. All right. Next up is Spiritomb. Unleash Souls. Take 2 Darkness Energy from your discard pile and attach them to your bench Pokemon as you wish. That's pretty strong, and I think being from the discard pile is pretty good because if it wasn't, that would benefit Darkrai. I mean, it still kind of does benefit Darkrai, but you're not getting that ping damage. It is pretty broken, though. All right, let's see the god Pokemon himself, Bidoof. Powerful Teeth, 10 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. Respectable. Kangaskhan, anybody? And then Babarrel for 100. Tool Handling. This Pokemon can have 2 tools attached to it at once. Does that mean you could give it 2 Rocky Helmets or 2 Capes or something else? That's pretty good, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. And then Mega Fang for 70. That's a pretty cool ability. I kind of wish that was a real thing, to be honest, especially with the new like tool scavenger supporter card we're getting. If we get another Pokemon like this that does something like that, that would be so sick. Either a Bibarel or a Reverum, I believe, would be the best Pokemon to have that multiple tools. 2 Barbs? Why would you need 2 Barbs? You're going to poison them anyway. Maybe a Barb and a Rocky Helmet. All right, this is our 4th EX, you guys. Shinx, Flash Spark. This Pokemon also does 10 to itself. Plasma Wave, 40. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. And then the Luxray EX, 170 HP, respectable. Retreats for 1. Zip Zap Crash for 110, 3 Lightning. I don't think this works with Volkner though, because this is an EX. That kind of stinks. Now, X-Ray Vision. While this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent draws a card during their turn, reveal that card. That is insanity. It's a cute Shinx. Imagine getting information for your opponent's card every time you like just every turn after you get Luxray EX online. That's so much information. Imagine red carding them and then silvering them and then having this guy. Now you know exactly what they have and how they're going to play. I'd imagine a lot of concedes happen after that Luxray goes live, which is crazy. Although a Rampardos with a red would just one-shot it. All right, next up is Nani for Unova region. One of my favorite regions, actually, outside of Kanto. So let's see how they did. I'm gonna be really assessing this set right now. Okay. Shelmet, 60 HP, Shellick for 20, and then a Selgor for 90 HP, Flash Step. If this Pokemon moves from your bench to your active spot this turn, do 10 damage to the opponent's active Pokemon. And then U-turn, switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Interesting. What is a benched, what is a grass type Pokemon that has 0 retreat cost? Because you can kind of just work around both of them and just keep swapping in and out, right? Not even fossils, because you can just U-turn, hit, and literally keep a Selgor alive forever. Jump Luff! Oh, you're right, bro. That's cool. I like this a lot. Okay, first card for Unova, 10 out of 10. Let's see what else we got. Darumaka, 70 HP, rolling tackle, nothing crazy. And then Darmanitan. I really like this Pokemon. I feel like a lot of the Pokemon cards don't do it justice. Orangu Bang, 110 plus for 2 fire, 1 colorless. You may discard all fire energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 40 more damage. So you can do up to 190. Guys, help me correct that. Math. Is that 190 damage on a non-EX Pokemon? You may discard all fire energy from this Pokemon. Oh, it's not stackable. Okay, 100. Okay, you're right. That's why I ask. Because you guys are mathematicians and I'm just a guy with a nose strip. Moving on to Sock and Throw. Crack Back. Wish you could crack my back. I've been having back problems. Anyway, 80 HP, 30 plus. If this Pokemon took any damage during your opponent's last turn, this attack does 20 more damage. 50 damage for 1. Energy is pretty good. Reversal Throw, 30 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your benched Pokemon that have any damage on them. I like this. I like how they synergize with each other. You can Sock 50, take damage, Lyra into Throw, do another 60. That's pretty sick. That's pretty respectable. I like the synergy between both of them. All right, Unova region. But I keep reading this. Solosis. Mitosis. Put a random Solosis from your deck. Okay, Dujin. A Cell Spear, 20. This attack also does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then Reuniclus. Cell Fork, 50. This attack also does 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. This is a really nice Pokemon line. Like 150, and to be able to deal 20 to 2 of their bench is insane. Like Greninja who, brother? You know what I'm saying? You know what's really crazy with this? Is you could run this with Xatu, Will, and then the following turn, switch out Xatu into your Reuniclus, Sabrina, and then knock out that one Pokemon that's on 10, and then hit 50 on something else. It's actually insane. Next up, we have Scrafty, one of my favorite Pokemon, because it's also my sister's favorite Pokemon. So like, I think I really like Scrafty because it's a family member's favorite Pokemon. All right, Scraggy, Hard Head 20. For 1 Darkness Energy during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 10. Love it. Okay, Scrafty, Wild Tackle 70 plus. You may do 30 more damage. If you do, this Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. That's pretty respectable. I like it. And then this might be the final card here. It is an EX, a Dragon EX. Let's see if this is better than Ultra Necrozma, you guys. Kyurem EX, 150. Cryogenesis. Once during your turn, you may change all energy attached to this Pokemon to water. Brother, what? Brother, what? You only have to play this with metal energy. You may discard up to 3 water energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy you discarded this way. You can literally attach 2 metal energies, activate Cryogenesis, and then the following turn, give it the metal energy, use Permafrost, and then deal up to, how much is that? 120, 150? 150 damage? You lose your energy, but that's pretty strong, dude. Dialga is actually kind of crazy. I like that a lot. Imagine hitting it with Dialga over and over. Oh, dude, Ho-Oh as well. Imagine hitting it with Ho-Oh over and over and over and over. And then you give it 1 metal energy. Or no, use Cryogenesis and then you give it that single metal energy. That's crazy. I love this thing. If this existed, it would literally be the strongest Dragon-type Pokemon EX, I think, in the game. All right, now we're going to Kalos, and this is all created by Mito, I believe. Scatterbug, Powder. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Spupa, Repel Danger. Switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. This is like Genetic Apex's grapple guy, the octopus, right? And the newer Hariyama, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have Vivillon, 130 HP, Scatter Dust Storm, 60 damage, flip a coin. If heads, use will. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. I like that. I like that a lot. We have Halucha, baby, Flying Press for 50, also retreats for free. That's very important. Discard a random energy from among the energy attached to all Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. A basic Gyarados, you say, for 2 energy that retreats for free? Omelette du fromage. All right, the Diancie is next for 100 HP. Crystal Deluge. If this Pokemon has no damage on it, this attack does 60 damage. Otherwise, heal 40 damage from this So cool. That's such an interesting move. You can heal continuously, right? And then if you have no damage, you're doing 60. I like this a lot, actually. All right, next is a Pumpkaboo and then Gorgeist. We bump for 20, and then we Trick or Treat is the ability for every Pokemon in play. That Pokemon's type is considered Psychic. The weakness of each Pokemon remains the same. What advantage do you have from being Psychic other than being super effective to specific fighting types? That's it, right? Their weaknesses stay the same, but I think unless there's a new tool that specifically synergizes with Psychic types, maybe in this custom set, I don't see it. All right, next up is Inkay, Trip Up, move a random energy from this Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon, and then we have Malamar. HP 120. Contrary, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may move all energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their bench Pokemon. Swirling Slash is the attack, 60 damage. Move a random energy from this Pokemon to your opponent's... What? Sir? Did I read that correctly? Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may move all energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their benched. Okay, awesome. So let's say you do that. And then it says here, move a random energy from this Pokemon to your opponent's active. Why are we ramping our opponent? I mean, I understand we got rid of all their energy. I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to do that. Oh man, but I guess it makes sense. All right, our next EX, you guys. Hone Edge slashes for 30. Dual Blade, cut twice, 30x, flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 damage for each heads. And then we have Aegis Slash EX, 160 HP. Adaptive Stance. Once during your turn, you may reduce damage taken from your opponent's active Pokemon towards this Pokemon by 50. If you use this ability, your turn ends. So instead of attacking, you can reduce the amount of damage you take. I think that might be good if you're also running a Rocky Helmet on this guy. Let's say you use this ability. You take minus 50 damage. You Lily. They take 20. And then the following turn, you hit them for 100. And that's essentially 120. It's pretty good. It also gets access to Lily. So I think it's pretty not bad, you know? Next up is Alola region by insert name here. Wimpod nibbles for 10, retreats for 1, and then Golisopod. Surprise Ambush 70. This attack may be used even if this Pokemon is on the bench. If this attack is used from the bench, switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. All right, so I'm actually a huge fan of this because there's an official Pokemon in the official TCG that is Alakazam EX, and it has a 2 energy psychic move that I believe deals 120 damage. And the thing about that is I'm pretty sure you can use it from your bench. So I feel like I should pull it up. But the way people play it is they play something that's similar to the yellow Oricorio being Mimikyu that says no EXs can touch them. And then you use your Alakazam EX from your bench to hit their active, which is kind of crazy. I like this a lot. However, you don't even have to switch. Next up is Dewpider. Bubbles, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. And then Araquanid. Bubble Trap. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. I like this because I feel like it really synergizes with the Lana supporter. Next up is Minior with the Meteor Shower, a move with 70 HP. This attack does 30 damage to all Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. I like that. I like that a lot, especially if you have no bench Pokemon, right? You can hit this, but then you probably lose the following turn, so maybe not ignore me. Moving on to Cutie Fly, Sweet Scent. Flip a coin. If heads, use Will. The defending Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn. If they evolve, that does nothing, right? And then we have Rabombe. Pollen Penetration. Once during your turn, you may play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve of your Pokemon. To evolve one of your Pokemon, I imagine. You may shuffle one card in your opponent's hand into their deck. So it's a little bit disruption. That's pretty much it. It's just a little bit disruption. Instead of drawing like Sylveon EX, it disrupts your opponent's hand. Ooh, Minior plus Palossand sounds amazing. Yeah, you're right. Especially with Acerola, right? The supporter card. We have 1 Psychic Energy here. Fairy Wind for 30 damage. And then we have Magearnia. Plasma Cannon, 100 damage for 2 energy. Discard this Pokemon and all cards attached to it. Okay, well, it's like an instant KO. That's kind of crazy. Jangmo, Headram, it's Fampy. Hakamomo, I've never been really good at pronouncing these names. Dragonclaw for 60, and then we have Komo-o. Retaliation 80 plus. If this Pokemon has damage on it, this attack does 40 more damage. So that's 120 if we have damage on ourselves. And then here we go. The next EX, the master of the Alolan region, Turtonator EX. 160 as a basic is insane. Shell Trap. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, do 30 damage to the attack. That's too strong. For 160 HP, that is insane. Fire Blast. Discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon. I mean, if you have a benched Flareon EX and an elemental switch, you could just keep generating that and attacking go 120. Or you could just ramp with Magby until your Magby goes down, right? I think this is pretty strong because it also turns that 120 into a potential 150. It's an insane card. This would be so meta relevant. Next up is the Galar region, you guys, by L Crap. Oh, this is Galar and Hisui. This is going to be fun. This is going to be real fun. Okay, we have Scyther that slashes for 2 energy, 50 damage. And then we have Cleavor, 110, Rampaging Axe is 70 damage. You may discard all energy from this Pokemon. If you do, discard 2 cards from your opponent's hand. I like it. A little bit of disruption there. We have Applin in the Orchard. Put a random card that evolves from Applin. So it's literally Lycanroc, right? The Rockruff pre-evo. We have Flapple, Sour Acid. If this Pokemon evolved from Applin this turn, the opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And then Appletun, Sweet Nectar. If the Pokemon evolved from Applin this turn, heal 30 damage from all of your Pokemon. They also have moves Quick Drop from Flapple, 70 plus, flip a coin, use Will. This attack does 40 more damage. Spread of Sweets, 30. You may put this Pokemon to sleep. If you do, heal 40 damage from this Pokemon and one of your benched Pokemon. That's really good, especially if you have something like Lumberry on this Pokemon, I think. Yeah, discard is pretty strong. I kind of hope we get some more effects that do discard in the actual game. I'm trying to mill my opponent's decks. Am I crazy? All right. SQ's next. Ice Face is the ability. This Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks for each water-type Pokemon on your bench. Wow, so you could actually take minus 60. This attack also does 10 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. It's not a strong Pokemon, but it's a very defensive Pokemon. Indeedy, I expect this to be amazing. Psychic Terrain right here. Your Psychic-type Pokemon in play are immune to the effects of your opponent's items, tools, and abilities. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Your Psychic-type Pokemon are immune to the effects of your opponent's items, tools, and abilities. Is crazy. Yeah, I didn't think this set was going to be that big. Like when I first saw it, I was like, oh, this is easy. I'll be able to cover it in less than an hour. I was wrong. Next up is Zoror, Hisuian Zoror, and Zork. Illusion. Until this Pokemon attacks or is hit in the active spot, it takes the appearance of a random Pokemon on your bench to your opponent. I think that could be really good, especially if you're trying to have a different weakness, potentially. I wonder if it changes your HP stat as well. The evolution also has the same ability. Ambush is the attack. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. If illusion is still active when you use this attack, it actually does 60 damage. That's pretty strong. Next up, we have Phalanx, 90, Army March. I love this guy. Or these guys, actually. If your opponent's active Pokemon has 100 HP or less, switch it out with one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. That's pretty good. That's honestly really good. And then we're moving on to our next EX, Galarian Corsola Poke for 10 damage. And then we have Corsola. Wait, no, Corsola is the evolution. Corsola EX, 150 HP. Dead Waters is the ability. During when your active Pokemon attacks, you may move half the damage dealt rounded down to one of your opponent's bench Pokemons. If you do, deal the remaining damage to this Pokemon. That's very situational, but I like that it's a choice. It's not like you have to do it, right? So that's pretty cool, actually. And then Paldea region, which I believe is the last one in this amazing community set. We have Diplin, Sticky Sweet, 50 damage during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon retreat costs one more energy, and then Hydrapple for 160 as a stage 2. Oh yeah, this is a stage 1. My mistake. Syrup Fountain. One Pokemon is chosen at random 6 times. Each time, do 30 damage to it. Each time your Pokemon is chosen, heal 30 from it. What? So this is Macargo, but better because we choose all Pokemon on the board. If it's your Pokemon, you get to heal, which is crazy. If it's your opponent's Pokemon, you deal damage, which is insane. Also, this is all created by King Koopa. Did I read El Crap? Yeah, I forgot to say, this is all Paldean region by King Koopa. Next up is a Charcadet. Jams for 20, Armarouge, Burning Cannon 60. If this Pokemon has a Psychic Energy attached, the opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Spectral Slash. If this Pokemon has a Fire Energy attached, the opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. I really like that synergy between both of these. Oh, Palafin, one of my favorites. Let's see what this guy has. Finn is in hero mode. When this Pokemon retreats to your bench, put one random card that evolves from Finizen from your deck into your hand. Really strong. Sonic for 10. You could also Lyra this, right? You could just X speed, and then once you do, evolve. Fossil Tech would be kind of crazy, because then with 2 energies, you could Jet Stream Punch 90. If this Pokemon didn't move from your bench to the active spot, this attack does nothing. So you have to technically run this with like Fossil Tech or something that swaps out every single turn for you. Tandem Mouse and Mousehold. Buddy up, put a random colorless Pokemon from your deck into your hand, and then band together for 2 energy. For each of your benched colorless Pokemon, choose 1. This attack does 20 more damage, heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. Interesting. For each, you guys, that's kind of crazy. For each is insane. Next up, we have Mastiff, Chomps for 40 for 2 energy, and then Mabostiff, 120 HP. Scrap for scraps. Whenever the opponent's active Pokemon is healed, this Pokemon is healed the same amount. I love that. I love that. Instead of something like Claydol, it says, all right, you can heal, but also thanks for healing me, big dog. See what I did there? And then it also has Bite Down, the move, which deals 80 damage for a darkness and 2 colorless. And then the EX, I think this is the final EX, because we're going to go into trainer cards next, you guys, is Petrarant EX. 120 Noxious Bonds. If the opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned, that Pokemon's retreat cost is 1 more, and this Pokemon's retreat cost is 1 less. So what you're telling me is Nihilego, Poison Barb, and this guy would be insane. Sour Berry, 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now so you could also poison them. That's solid. That's so good. All right, here we go. These items were created by insert name King Koopa and me. All right, Unfair Stamp. You can use this card only if one of your Pokemon was knocked out during your opponent's last turn. Shuffle one of your opponent's benched Pokemon and all cards attached to it into their deck. Imagine they have something in the active spot with like 6 energy. Use Sabrina, and now it's on the bench, and then you Unfair Stamp them. I love that. Terra Crystal. During this turn, if your active Pokemon has at least 2 unique energy types attached, the energy costs of attacks used by your active Pokemon can be fulfilled with energy of any type. I have no idea what that means. I think it's a strong card, but I'm lost entirely. I have no idea what situation that is. I mean, Unfair Stamp, it's in the name. It's unfair. Multi-energy decks are... Oh! But it says 2 unique energy types. I guess this work. I don't know how that works, man. It's for dragon types and it works? I guess. I would have to see this in actually, like, in effect to actually understand it, I think. Professor's Letter. Flip a coin if heads. Use the effect of a random supporter card from your discard pile as the effect of this card. Interesting. Imagine using Will, Professor's Letter, and then Will again. Could be an absolute Chad. Nah, that's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. All right, moving on. We have tools, you guys. Tools for the first time. Power Weight. The basic non-EX Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 50 HP and has 2 colorless more retreat costs. So it's heavier. You retreat for more, but you have 50 more HP, and you can't attach this to a basic EX. It has to be a regular basic. Eject Pack. Once during the game, if the Pokemon this card is attached to discards energy due to the effect of its attacks, switch it out with one of your benched Pokemon, then discard this card. Interesting. Like Turtonator EX, a lot of those cards, discarded cards, right? Flareon, I believe, discards cards. So you can hit something with Flareon and then swap it out. That would be so strong in the game. Protective Goggles. The Pokemon this card is attached to has no weakness. I love that. That's really strong. All right, and now we're going into supporter cards. Flannery. If one player has 3 or more cards in their hand and the other player... Then the other player, the player with more cards in their hand, discards 2 random cards from their hand. The player with less cards in their hand shuffles a card from their hand into their deck. So everyone's losing with Flannery. I love that. Seems canon. All right, and if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. Silver. Wait, we already have silver. What does this do? During this turn, attacks used by your active Pokemon do 30 plus more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, but can't knock it out. Interesting. All right, guys, I have received, let me see here, 1 stars. We'll go through all the arts. These are beautiful arts. Fantastic. You guys did a great job. Wow. The shinies. I'm just going to go through all these because you guys did an amazing job. I love everything about this. Rare candy, crown rare. Oh my god, they would get so much money if this was real. Oh, more new cards. We're not done yet. Thundershock, Captain Ice's Pikachu. Oh my god, they gave each other their favorite Pokemon. Okay. Thundershock, 30 damage, flip a coin. If heads, the opponent's active Pokemon's paralyzed. And then we have Inserts Dragonite, Hyper Beam, 80 plus, all color. You may discard a water and lightning energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 80 more damage. That's crazy. Spooky's Crobat, critical targeting. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. If that Pokemon already has damage on it, this attack does 90 damage to that Pokemon. Chloe's Spinda, odd nap time. Both active Pokemon are now confused. Mii's Reuniclus, Magic Bubble. This Pokemon can only take damage by direct attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. And then Soul Shot, 50 plus. This attack does 20 more damage for each of your bench psychic Pokemon. So this paired up with the other Pokemon that says all your Pokemon are treated like psychic types is insane. This is really cool. Nani's Marshadow, Poltergeist, 20 plus. Your opponent reveals their hand. This attack does 20 more damage for each trainer card you find there. Silvalleys are done, brother. L Crab's Phalanx, perfect formation. Each turn you may choose to take 30 less damage from the attacks or deal 20 plus damage. If you do, this Pokemon's retreat cost increases by 1. And then Koopa's Shuckle. Look at this beta. What is this called? Bit sprite art? I said beta art. You guys know what I mean. Solid Shell. I think this came out before we got actual Shuckle. This Pokemon takes minus 60 damage from all attacks, which is insane. And then Ferment. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. And then finally, Doggy's Feel. 70 HP clap. It's the same thing that we saw before. It's kind of nuts. We have emblems. We have secret emblem requirements. We have... Oh, they came up with deck lists. Oh my god, dude. Nah, this is crazy. This is actually insane. Hold on. So, Aegis Slash. Okay. With Solgaleo. Flytrap with Pidgeot, Genetic Apex. Oh, I love how you guys use the same style that I did for my deck lists. Blacephalon with Darmanitan. Irem EX with Dialga and non-EX Dialga. Okay. Tapu Koko with Luxray and Oricorio. Reuniclus with the newer Alakazam. That's pretty spicy. Road Runner with Rampardos and Dodrio. Toxic Chains is literally what I was thinking. Nihilego and maybe Clodsire. And yeah, there you go. Thank you, sub to Zip to me. No, you guys rock. Just join the Discord. You guys rock. Honestly, this was such a fun video, and I'm so glad I finally had time to do it. I'll probably leave this stream as a non-member only stream, so that way the actual creators, when they have a chance, they'll be able to come watch it. But there you guys have it. Thanks for watching. Drop a like. I hope you enjoyed. All right, that is the video for the channel. This was so much fun. This was so much fun. Also, I got a message from Benny. They said I should do a Mr. Mime impression only stream at 150k subs or 500 members. Would you guys like a Mr. Mime only? I mean, everyone always calls me a clown. Dude, check messages. Check the messages. What? On Twitch, my bad. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me. We have some cool other ones we're gonna do maybe today if you promise not to be mad. This is all I'll show you guys. He said, rate the damn messages. I'm sorry, there's so much going on. All right, let me see here. Oh, that's pretty sick. So yeah, Benny said I should do a Mr. Mime only stream with my voice. Mime, Mr. Mime. Mime. I actually used to do a lot of impersonations for Pokemon, especially from the first set growing up, because I was one of those kids. I was an annoying kid that would go Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirt. I would do my Charmanders. I would do my Bulbasaurs. Babasa, haba. One of my favorites is Arbok too. What else? What else do we have? Oh, this was pretty good too. Wheezing. So like, if it's from Kanto, I was the annoying kid. I still am, to be honest. If it's from Kanto, I could probably do a voice for each of those Pokemon. Staryu? Does anyone know how Staryu sounds like? Funny, dude. It doesn't even say its name. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't think I know any of the legendary birds, you know? My wheezing is a chain smoker. I never smoked. I guess I'll watch the immersive video on my own time. What are you talking about? What immersive video? Oh, they have an immersive video. My mistake. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more thing because I can't. All right, one sec. Almost lost him there. Yeah, that's pretty good. My bad. I suck at reading. Oh man. Oh man, it's not on purpose, I swear. It was a great set. All right, what do you guys think we should do? Should we review the Mega Madness set? Or I think I'm going to save the Mega Madness for tomorrow because they created Mega Pokemon without knowing that they're actually just going to be stage 2 and not their own stage. The rule box is different. So when we go over these cards, we're just going to really talk about the idea behind these cards, if that makes sense. So I'll do it tomorrow. So you guys need to tune in tomorrow for the Mega Pokemon. For sure. All right, let's cook up some spicy decks. Hope you guys are excited. One deck that I really want to do, make some Mr. Mime decks. I can't do it. I can't do it. All right, let me. All right. Oh, let's see here. I had an idea, and I really want to make this idea work because I feel like I've never seen this Pokemon played ever. Well, shit, I got a crown rare Dialga. What in what economy? You said don't play this Pokemon? Well, now I really want to play this Pokemon. Yeah, no, this is good. So good. Bro, I'm about to cook. All right, what do we call this? That's the name? What's the name? Abomination. Can I not say best deck ever? Oh my god. I like this. I like this a lot. No one believes in my abilities here. Agromination. Alright, we go here. No one believes except for me. I am a believer. The battle. What the heck? Do your job. Game. And find me matches. Not optimal start. Beautiful. I do this. Imagine playing EV Box. Oh, guys, I'm cooked. Guys, I'm cooked. Oh my god. They're going to absolutely destroy me. As long as they don't have a Greninja here, I think we're okay, right? I could just do this. Kind of rough. I was cooked the moment I decided to play this deck. It's casuals. Let me casually have fun. The only thing we have going for us is the fact that they still don't have what they're looking for. Brother, this is a joke. Please. Please, I beg. Please, I beg. No. As long as we can dodge a second, or if I could find another cape, I'm still alive. Like if we could dodge another Greninja, or if I could find a second cape, I'm so fine. Oh, where were you when I needed you most? They don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have the second Greninja. The card they need is in the bottom of their deck. Or maybe they mess up and they hit the Aaron. The Aaron. Stop it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Please be a bad player. Hit this. Hit this here. Do it! Well, this is awkward. Okay. Hit this! No! Hit me here! This is a game. Oh, actually kind of crazy that it was kind of winnable too. And they had everything they needed. I hope you're happy with yourself, Candy Panda. Oh well. I believe not 5 seconds ago you said they don't have it. I know, it's crazy. They had a story of my life. Bro, I can't wait for other decks to have access to cards that are similar to Sylveon. I don't know if the baby ramp is helpful. It kind of just clogs up the deck a bit. I think starting with Skarmory would be very good. All right, I said it. I said it and I meant it. All right, we do this. Huh. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm actually not gonna play anything. Really depends on what I draw here. All right, later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, that 20 damage is pretty rough. I'll tell you. All right. I mean, if we're never going to be able to attack with Skarmory, I think I have a better card. I think instead what I'm going to play is a Snorlax in this deck. Lucid Ninja. Sure, bud. As long as their final card isn't a Sabrina, I think I'm okay. What if it is, though? I'm just gonna do this to kind of slow him down. Okay. All right, we have the Lyra. I go here. I swap out. They have the double Luca, you guys. They go for the knockout here. It's a good play, but I think we might have this in the bag. Actually, maybe Dialga is the way to go. We can give that a go. We can definitely try. Because it is a basic, and the thing is, I just want one other basic in this deck. All right, perfect. So I'll do this. This retreats for 2, though. Brother, that stinks. They hit me for 80. They hit me, oh my god, for so much damage, actually. And they have Dome Fossil. I hate it here. Well, I can't Lyra and Leaf on the same turn. We don't really have a room for the lilies. Alright, let's go back to the lab. Figure this out. What about Pyukamaku? I mean, this thing just takes forever to get online, right? And I think that's the problem. That's the bigger issue. All right, so we're going to throw in a double Dialga. Maybe even an origin form, to be honest. How much is this retreat for? This is a double retreat. I want something that retreats. Maybe a, yeah, we'll throw. I'll throw a Pichu. And a Cleffa. And a Leaf. All right, what do we think? Respectable? Let's do it. Trust is earned. Mawile, doesn't Mawile retreat for, like, it has a cost. It's either 1 or 2 or something. Use communication? I have communication. It doesn't work. It doesn't like to communicate. Oh, what are you saying? I just got a message from. Oh, yes, I must dinner tonight. Guys, I have chicken, okra as the main ingredients. What do we think? Oh, this is pretty good. This is actually pretty baller. Oh my goodness, actually. You know, I think I play this instead, actually. I think I try to draw for my deck. I could be wrong. No, that was the play. I just need a rare candy now. Alright, Frost. I'll catch you later. Oh, okay, they have a cord, but no benches. Oh my god. I think it's time, you guys. You know, I think I'm just gonna go into this guy. And I'm gonna ramp my Dialga, and I'm gonna let them knock it out right here. It doesn't do much for me, but it allows me to retreat and still have 1 energy on this guy if I need it later on. Listen, that's all we're trying to do today is get people to lose to Aggron. Build a somewhat sufficient Aggron deck. Which I think we're very close. Alright, we go here. Oh, this is beautiful. I can go there. I can go here. I can drop this there. And I can Metallic Turbo onto my guy right here. They never seen it coming. Now, if they have Sabrina, they probably Sabrina me, right? Oh my god. This is sinister behavior. A poison bar. Oh my goodness. All right, I have to retreat here. I think I have to retreat here. Because if they have Cyrus, they might just win, right? The Cyrus might, in fact, cook me. So we're going to retreat this way into you, and we'll end. Now, if I could top deck a Lyra, I think I'm in a really good spot. Lyra gets me out of whatever shenanigans they're doing here. Okay. Well, they used it right now, right? Like, unless they have a double Cyrus, I think we're fine. A double Cyrus actually cooks me. Just don't have double Cyrus. Easy. Okay, yeah. All right, we leaf. We retreat here. We have 7 cards. 2 of them are lilies. This cape does nothing for us, so I'm just going to hold on to it. Okay. I mean, the cape actually does help us survive 2 lantern hits. But if we just find a Lyra, we win, I think. All right. As long as they don't run double Cyrus, we're chilling. Okay. Okay. Yeah, cape saves us, but it also, they could have goose. They could have a lot of things right now. So the only thing that really saves us is a Lyra. Lyra wins us the whole game right here. Okay. Well, we might lose. End my turn. I guess I could have attacked, right? I should have attacked. Oh my god, I suck. Oh my god, I could have attacked. Oh no, it might be over, guys. Oh god. Please. It's so fine. It's so fine. All right, if we get heads, we win, right? Never doubted.
Never doubted.
That's 1 for Aggron and 0 for all you doubters. I could Lyra into my Cleffa and then retreat right back. But yeah, that's a good one right there. God, I love casuals. I will be right back, guys. I need to run to the restroom. I'm going to leave this screen on for all you doubters. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's Aggron. It wasn't the chair. It was me, guys. It was me. It was me all along. Yo, I actually could have won a turn sooner, but I completely forgot what Confused does, and I forgot that I can still, like, flip. All right, let's keep it going. Let's do 2 more. 1 loss, 1 win. Doesn't matter. I need at least 1 more win, and then 1 loss. I guess I could just put a loss video. Hey, here's me playing Aggron, and it went exactly as you'd expect. Someone's actually been commenting. They're like, I want all your losses in a compilation. I'm like, do you know how much work that is? Just catch a live stream. There, you'll find all my losses. Serious. Oh my god. Oh, not like this. I can't be going... Not like this. It's okay. They can't hurt you. Okay. Are they gonna peck me? They're gonna poison Barb. All right, we might be cooked, guys. Just kidding. That's a fantastic draw. We do this. Now, They might just cook us. Okay, okay. There's no Xatu yet. There's no Xatu. They don't have Xatu. Xatu's a myth. Actually, I never thought of Xatu and... Oh, God. Okay. They really want this guy. We give it to him? I don't think so. I'm gonna do it. Might be a bad play. I don't know. I feel like if we keep this guy alive, it can take out the Giratina. All we need is to dodge a Xatu this turn, and we're so fine. It's embarrassing that you're winning more than me. Oh no! Okay, a Will cooks us. They don't have Will. And they get Tails. Oh my god, Tails, 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 Tails. Yes! Yes! Never punished. Oh my god. Okay, this is so fun. This is actually A-okay. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll do this. All right, I'm gonna go here. Go here. Attach here. And then hit for another turbo, and then just bring in my Dialga. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I don't know what they're cooking. They're trying. All right, all we gotta do is dodge a Will and another Heads. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Tails. Oh my. Listen, you guys keep asking me to play Xatu. 1,000 things I'd rather do. All right, this is beautiful. This is amazing. I'll do this. I will swing here. Into... Does it even matter? Into you. So if we can top deck a rare candy, I win. That's all we need to do is top deck a rare candy right now. Okay, so there's another Natu. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? You've already used your Cyrus. I literally just need one of my rare candies. That's all I need. And we're gonna get another W with Aggron.
What a top
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's happening. Oh yeah, it's happening. The thing is happening. Oh man. That's crazy. I'm gonna brick so bad in the next game. Watch. There's no way this keeps going. This keeps happening. Is that Aggron I see? Listen, there's not a single Pokemon I can't make work except for Xatu. Alright? So, with that being said, this is kind of spicy. Yo, shout out to whoever suggested the Dialga EX. Whoever suggested the Dialga EX, like, you know exactly what you're talking about. That was I think, what we needed. That is exactly who I think we needed. I'll just play the crown. End my turn. Oh, sacre bleu. Okay, another one. I'll do this. Cleffa. I can go here. I can go here. Dare I put the other guy down? Maybe I don't want to. Do I go Aaron or do I go another Dialga? I think Aaron because I'm actually super scared. No, I think that was a mistake. Oops. Lyra is really good because this actually helps me get out of certain situations, right? I think I should have probably waited, but I wanted to get my hand size low. All right, so they're running Kingdra, if I'm not mistaken. Which I am. And we're gonna be able to get double ramps off, which is not. Oh my goodness. We do this. End time. Do they have Kingdra? They probably get the Kingdra here, though, right? I am a little concerned. But if we get the Kingdra's HP, what is Kingdra's max HP? 160? 170? All we need to do is hit it once. They can't heal, and then we win. I like where I'm at here. Cape over the metal tool. I don't have the metal tool. I have a single cape and a single Rocky helmet in this deck. It's 170? Okay. Yeah, we just need to tag it once. And we need it to not heal. And also for them to not have... Also for them to not have the thing. I mean, I feel like if they had the evolution, they would have evolved. Am I crazy? Okay, they have the evolution. And they evolved this guy. No. Yo, Dion Knees 96. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm sorry my alerts suck at doing the job of alerting me. What's up, guys? Welcome on in. You're watching Agron Shenanigans. So what's crazy is I can actually play Lyra and still get out of this, but I obviously don't want to. We will go here, and I will Metallic Turbo again into this guy. I'm gonna play the Dialga EX next, I think. I think that's what I play next. Win a Xatu deck? Literally never. Okay, so the Leer... Oh, that's pretty bad for me, right? Oh, that stings. Oh, no. That hurts so bad. 7 cards. Maybe they don't get what they need. Maybe they never get the second evolution. Maybe. Copium. Also, can we get our second evolution? Maybe. Copium. Oh, wow. 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 That's so good for me. That is fantastic for me. All right, we're going to go for 150 damage. And if they hit me now, they're cooked. What are they going to do? What do you do in this situation? Please tell me you don't have goose. Oh, man, I don't know. Just don't have goose. Okay, okay, we anticipated for this. We were ready for this. right, and now I think we can Lyra into you. And as long as they don't have Cyrus or any other way, I think we're okay. Right? I think. Oh, I can't leave. I can't leave. I'm trapped. I can't retreat. Okay. Another Lyra is crazy. I think we just win. So I think not taking damage kind of stinks here, right? I don't know. I can't do anything else. All right, so I'm just going to end. They're waiting to draw what they need. I think it's over. Unless they have... No, do they have Cyrus? No, they have Cyrus! We were right there, bro. Yo, GG's. I'm not even mad. What a great match. Also, I'm excited to see this Vaporeon. I think it's going to do a lot of things with the new Mantike. Very excited to see that. But there you guys have it. We made Aggron kind of work, and then we also didn't. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to like. Thanks for watching. Later. All right. I know, if I kept the cape, we would have... If I just put it down, too. I'm going to see that in the comments for sure. But I think we're going to cap it here, guys. I need to walk the doggo and then also make dinner. I got to do research first and then make dinner. But yo, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will catch you tomorrow where we cover the next custom set of Mega Pokemon. It's going to be fun. You guys rock. Have a good one. Till tomorrow. Later.